Hey guys, how's it going? This is Dave here. It's going to be a first video on my channel. I'm going to take you along the journey of restoring and putting back together my 2002 Audi TT. It's the ALMS edition with the red leather interior. I just picked it up from the auction. It's got 180,000 miles on it. She's a little rough. We have a nice gouge in the rim there. Clear coat peeling on the roof. Nice rust spot right there. The interior isn't in the greatest condition. It's got a nice little, these door cards here are falling apart. This is loose. All the leather's cracking. Same on the driver's side. The back seat isn't bad. And the headliner is falling down, if you could see that. And also the glove box handle is broken. A couple dents here and there, nothing too crazy. Like I said, the paint is peeling there. There's dent and little chips and rust marks there. Also at the bottom of the door. I'm probably going to repaint this whole car. Same color. I believe this is the Avis or Avis. I don't know how you say that. Silver metallic. So that was the color combination 500 with this color and the red. And then with the red exterior and the gray interior for the ALMS editions. Oxidization on these metal parts, the rails. Like I said, roof's a little bit faded. I still haven't even taken off all the it's the engine. I did have a oil leak from the oil filter. It was tightened down so much that the rubber seal was completely sunken into the filter. So it was just pissing out oil from that. I did a fresh oil change on it. And then I did an oil change again real quick. This is only the second day I've had this vehicle. So I did that at my buddy's house real quick. It ran good. I drove it 4 hours, 275 miles from the auction to my house. Just off of just the oil change, and power steering is leaking, as you can see right there. But no oil leaks at the moment. I took the front bumper off because it was pretty damaged. The grill was kind of kicked in there. Some marks and stuff like that. This right there. I just wanted to kind of get the bumper off and mold it back together, clean it up the best I can, pop all the grills back in. I'm going to wind up redoing the headlights real quick. Hood is not in the greatest condition, but it's pretty decent. Engine bay is overall clean. There's no oil leaks or anything up on the top. All the hoses seem to be in pretty good shape. This was a two-owner. First owner was 2 years. Second owner was 21 years. 52 service records through Audi. I believe this was a Texas vehicle. Then went to New York. And then I picked it up from the auction. So I checked everything else. It has a pretty bad whine. I'll start it up next video. I'll kind of let you guys hear it before I start taking things apart. I believe it needs a tensioner. Obviously, the power steering is very noisy, so I kind of took apart all of the fender linings and stuff just to do the bumper, but I thought I'd just take them off instead of just moving out of the way. That way I can kind of access the power steering and also the tensioner, do those. Let me get my flashlight real quick. Definitely needs a boot is ripped. So that's all the fluid from the power steering, I guess, from driving. So it's pretty dry though. It's got a little rust on the rear end. I had it looked at. So I'll probably redo the rear subframe and do all the bushings. I'm going to do all the lower control arms too. probably do the power flex bushings, redo the lower ball joints, take the whole controller out, redo the bushings. Anything that's rusty, I'll probably try to replace and find with some good parts, and then replace all the bushings that way. And then it does have a pretty good dent right here. That was the only major body damage on the car. So I'm going to try to pop that out a little bit, but I'll wind up doing work to that. And then, like I said, hopefully get this all resprayed. Maybe find some interior parts here and there to keep it the same. I'd like to keep the red factory interior and the same color outside. And then obviously just do a little bit of mods here and there, just to have her handle a little bit better, get a little bit more power out of it. Yeah, so stick along for the journey. Like I said, I'll make videos of just me, updating this and getting it back to being roadworthy. Like I said, it does run and drive. I drove 4 hours and I didn't have to stop once. I stopped just to check and make sure the oil levels were good and I wasn't getting any more leaking. And I haven't had oil leak since. So like I said, just the power steering. But thank you guys. Subscribe, and keep checking in for updates. Like I said, I'll make another video probably soon this week. I'll start it up. I'll let you hear it and see what kind of thoughts you guys have on what needs to be done. It is very noisy. Power steering is probably going to have to get overhauled. I'll probably have to do a new power steering pump. But yeah, thanks, you guys. All right, see ya.